Your partner has come to a deep realization about you. They see that you are someone who listens to and honors your inner guidance. This quality of yours fascinates them, and they admire how much in tune you are with yourself. It's not just that you follow your instincts, but you do so with a grace and wisdom that is hard to ignore. They are starting to see that you possess a strength and clarity that is rare, something they may not have fully appreciated before. This awareness has made them realize that you are trying to show them something important, something they may have overlooked or misunderstood in the past. It's almost as if you are standing before them like a bright light pushing through a closed door, determined, unwavering, and unstoppable. They can feel this energy radiating from you, and it's making them take a hard look at their own actions and decisions. Deep down, they know that if they don't take action soon, they might miss their chance with you. They understand that this could be a pivotal moment in your relationship, and they're scared of what that could mean. There's a strong fear of rejection or of losing you completely, and it's weighing heavily on them. If the two of you have had any disagreements or fallouts recently, your partner is feeling the urgency to restore balance and make amends. They want to serve justice where it's due, especially because they are now beginning to acknowledge their role in any negative situations that might have occurred. They feel deeply ashamed of themselves for putting you through difficult or painful experiences. This shame is driving them to act, but they are also held back by fear. They can sense that you are disappointed, maybe even exhausted, from the emotional toll this has taken on you. They realize that their mistakes, their hesitations, and their inability to act sooner have hurt you. Without you, they know their life would feel empty, filled with a sense of discontent and lack of purpose. The idea of not having you around is not just a fear, it's something they know would make them feel deeply unfulfilled. What makes this situation even more difficult for them is the internal struggle they are facing. Your partner has always been someone who relies on logic and calculated decisions. Choosing between the heart and the mind has never been easy for them. They are used to controlling their emotions, making decisions based on what seems practical rather than following their heart's desires. But now, they are starting to understand that the heart has its own wisdom. This realization is uncomfortable for them, but they are trying to accept it because they know it's necessary if they want to move forward with you. They are beginning to embrace the full truth of the situation, no matter how difficult it is, so they can take the right action towards you. Your partner sees you in a light they may not have seen before. To them, you are someone who complements them perfectly. They hold you in the highest regard and are starting to recognize just how much they need to step up their game if they want to keep you in their life. They are aware that they've fallen short in the past, but now, they are feeling a deep desire to rise to the occasion. They feel as if they are stuck by your side, unable to fully let go, but at the same time, not sure if they are doing enough to keep you. This realization is pushing them to consider making significant changes in their life. They are even willing to change things like their physical appearance or the way they communicate, just to better align with you and the relationship. Your partner has also noticed something else about you that they can't quite explain but are deeply drawn to. They sense that you are emotionally strong, yet calm and peaceful. This emotional intelligence you possess stands out to them. It's not just that you are resilient, but that you handle difficult situations with a grace and tranquility that they admire. There's something almost otherworldly about the way you seem to know things before they happen. Whether it's your intuition or your ability to read situations accurately, they are struck by how often you seem to predict things with remarkable precision. This leaves them feeling both in awe and a bit unsettled, as if you can see right through them in ways they can't fully comprehend. Now, more than ever, your partner is yearning to hear your voice. They want to understand what you are thinking and feeling because they know that listening to you could be the key to fixing things. They miss your presence, your words, and the calm energy you bring into their life. They are at a crossroads, torn between their old patterns of thinking and a new path that involves vulnerability, honesty, and action. They are beginning to understand that if they want to be with you, they will have to make some real changes, not just for you, but for themselves as well. They see you as a guiding light, and they don't want to lose that light from their life. I would love nothing more than a fresh start with you. You are so incredibly precious to me, a nurturing force that brings me comfort, safety, and a sense of being grounded in ways I never imagined possible. With you, I feel as though I could spend an eternity in your absence and still be connected to you on a deep, unbreakable level. The pull of your love is so strong that it feels eternal, ever-present, even when we are apart. I want nothing more than to feel your love so deeply, to dive into the depths of your heart and see the full expanse of what lies within you. If only you knew how much I truly feel for you. I've kept so much hidden because I was afraid of what my truth would bring, afraid that you might not accept me for who I really am. The truth is, I've been running. You know why I do it, though I've never admitted it aloud. I run because I am terrified of what would happen if I let my guard down. The fear of your rejection, or worse, the possibility of you shaming me like others have in the past, paralyzed me. It's a fear that kept me from revealing my heart, from telling you the real reasons behind my actions. And now, all I feel is regret. I am filled with remorse for the way my unawakened self treated you, so unaware of the harm I was causing, so lost in my own insecurities. You have become my secret obsession. My thoughts are consumed by you, day and night, in ways that are both beautiful and overwhelming. I know that so much has happened between us, moments of joy, shared love, and deep connection, but also a lot of pain and shocking events that have shaken the foundation of our relationship. I find myself questioning whether you could ever forgive me for my past, for the things I said and did when I wasn't fully aware of what was at stake. I am exhausted by the endless nights spent wide awake, wrapped up in thoughts of you, wondering if you still love me the way you once did. I feel as though I've failed you. And in failing you, I've also failed myself. You came into my life when I was lost, broken, and drowning in my own chaos. Everything around me was falling apart, and I was consumed by thoughts that were dark and heavy. But you were like a beacon of light, guiding me through the tunnel of despair I found myself in. Your presence was healing, your kindness a reminder that hope still existed, even in the darkest of times. When you entered my life, it was like a ray of light piercing through the overwhelming darkness I had been living in. But my own ego, my pride, and my selfishness prevented me from seeing it clearly. I was too blind to recognize the pure, unconditional love you were offering. Instead, I assumed you wanted something from me, that your gentleness and kindness were a means to an end. I thought you were being so patient and caring because you had some ulterior motive, something you wanted to take from me. But as time has passed, and as distance has separated us, I now see the truth. You were never pretending. Your sweetness, your kindness, your capacity to love so deeply, it's simply who you are. You weren't looking to gain anything from me. You were just being yourself. And now I realize that you are one of the most genuine, healing people I have ever met. Your words always had a way of inspiring me, of opening my heart, and your touch was so calming, so soothing, that it felt like it could heal the deepest wounds inside me. That's why I call you my medicine person. You were the one who helped me when I didn't even realize I needed help. There is no greater love than yours. I see that now. I have fallen in love with you on a soul level, a connection that goes beyond the physical, beyond the constraints of time and space. No matter what happens between us, no physical separation can truly keep us apart. You've touched me in ways that have transformed who I am, and even though I may have failed to recognize it fully at the time, I now know that what we share is rare and profound. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose you. I only hope that one day you can forgive me, not just for the mistakes I made, but for not recognizing the depth of what we had when we had it. I want that fresh start with you more than anything. I want to rebuild what we had, stronger and deeper than before, and this time I won't run. This time, I'll face the truth of my feelings, no matter how vulnerable it makes me. Because losing you would be far worse than any fear of rejection or shame. It would be losing the one person who made me feel alive.